Oh, hang on, that's not right. Well, salutations, my fellow dandies. It's me, Jack Dandy, and we will be playing a Plague Tale. I forgot that I turned this on after I started the stream. But first, that's because I went to the wrong. It's because I went to the wrong slide. I don't use this room very often. I should. It's lovely. Look how delightful it is. There's a picture of me in the back. Why would you not want? Why would I not come here more often? Yeah, we will be playing Plague Tale Requiem. However, first, my claw game prizes arrived. It's actually quite quick. It was on it's the 14th today. On the 4th of December, I played an evening of claw games over at Crane Game Master. I think it's what it's called. Claw.jp is the website. Anyway, I won 11 prizes, and I promised, because some of them were food and some of them were weird food, that when they arrived, I would eat them on stream. So I'm just going to do a review of everything that I got, ending with me eating the food that I got. So, let's crack on. I don't have a proper, webcam set up, unfortunately, so I can't film anything. Ideally, I'd have a cam with my hands or something. So I'm gonna do the next best thing. This is hopefully okay. Does this claw game? Oh no, is that the actual claw game? Oh yeah, that's the actual. So I've got an element called claw game and an element called crane game. The claw game was for the actual claw game, and this is the one I need to unmark. So yeah, so first of all, I got my Chainsaw Man figure. This was the husbando item on my my list of. So when I did the claw game thing, if you didn't watch the stream, you should. It was, I thought, fun. I had a themed list of, I think, 6 items that I had to get, and this was number 1, my husbando. And I decided that a husbando and a waifu. Anytime we play the claw games, I'm going to put one of those, just because it guarantees that I get at least 2 anime figures, and they're my favourite thing from these things. Although I say that, my favourite thing last time was the big plushy carrot. So, well, we'll see. So I haven't opened these yet. I've got the box in front of me. I forget they put so much tape they put on these. So let's have a look and see what the actual quality is. Because it's always a bit of a mixed bag. I mean, you can tell to a degree from the photo. But, I mean, there's nothing like seeing it in person. Plus the box size. Like that box, I mean, you don't really have a sense of scale there. But, oh, he's all in bits, isn't he? The box doesn't really give you a sense of scale, because sometimes they'll give you a massive box. And then there's a little cardboard triangle inside that has the actual parts. Plus it's all broken down into, because it's a crane game prize instead of a premium statue, it's all broken down into the requisite parts. So in this case, Chainsaw Man is broken down into his body, his 2 arms and his head are all on separate. I mean, I can see why. His arms are... they're annoying because they keep catching... I'm trying to pull one of his arms out the bag and it keeps the chainsaw teeth keep catching on the bag. And there's the head. It's a pretty straightforward figure. About what you'd expect. Be very careful, because you do need to put a certain amount of force in to get the bits to go in the slots. But you also don't want to snap the you want to push in the wrong place and accidentally snap the chainsaw off. That'd be embarrassing. I don't know that's ever happened in Chainsaw Man, that his chainsaw has snapped off. I mean, he's lost arms and stuff, but that's normally at the fleshier parts. Okay, that one went in a bit easier. Oh, is it that way around? Nope. Okay. The oh, you do have to make him do the splits a little bit to get his feet in the peg holes. But once he's in, he's golden. Yeah. All right. So, I'm hoping this works. I have set up. Let's see how well this works. You can see a little bit of it in this photo that I've got currently up. I've got like a photo box thing that kind of works. It's supposed to have... You'll notice it's got a silver background at the moment. It's supposed to have these inserts, which you put in the back. And it's like an A3 sheet of plastic that is supposed to create like a one-tone color background. Unfortunately, they bent it in half in the packet, and so it's got a groove. The device, it's not responding. It's plugged in. I don't know if you can hear that on. Come on, it's not. There we go. Oh, what do you mean it doesn't match? See, the annoying thing is, because of the way I've got this set up, ideally I'd leave the phone plugged in when I take a photo. But because of the angle of the box, I can't. So it's disconnecting. But there's the figure. There's my Denji Chainsaw Man figure. Like I said, it's pretty basic. Like, you know, it's you know, it's a pretty standard pose. It's you know, it's not got any bells or whistles on it, but for a claw game prize, and just so I've got something on my shelf that goes, hey, look, I like Chainsaw Man. I feel like it's pretty good. I feel like anyone seeing that would be like, yes, that is a Chainsaw Man. I mean, I have seen some of the other premium figures for Chainsaw Man, and there are some really good ones, to be fair. It's a popular show, and for good reason. Chainsaw Man's very good. I read Chainsaw Man, if you don't already read Chainsaw Man. With that in mind, I guess I'll just have all my figures sat to one side. We did get... I'm not going to open... I did think about doing these in the order that I caught them, but I figure if I get the figures out of the way, then I don't have to keep faffing around with the photo box. There's only 4 figures. Yes, there's only 4 figures, so after that, it's going to be a little less stop-start. So the next one, in the same... Okay, that hasn't worked the way I would have liked. I set up a shortcut to the folder that these photos are in, but as soon as you unplug it and plug it back in again, it just goes, nah, I don't know, I couldn't possibly find that folder anymore. It's fine, though. There we go, we got Denji, the human version of Chainsaw Man. This is the one that made me put in an extra, I think, 30 quid into the machine. Because I just ran out of credits, and I was like, this was teetering on the edge of being one. And annoyingly, I think I took 2 more attempts to get it after that, and then the Hand of God came in and positioned the box for me in such a way that I managed to just knock it off and win it straight away. But I did get it, And it would have been more annoying to have spent the last of my credits, because it was a good 15 quid's worth of credits I think I spent on it, which is about how much this figure would cost me if I bought it just from a shop. That's kind of the way I have to look at it, because I look at it and I think, well, the amount of money I spent and the amount of stuff I actually got in the box doesn't look like a whole lot. But you have to kind of consider how much they charge for this stuff in the shops. Now, there is one other thing that I didn't take into consideration, and that's... I thought, because they had two Chainsaw Man figures up at the same time, and one was Denji and one was Chainsaw Man, that the... I don't know why, it's got like a black T-bar that goes into the back of Denji, but he's also got pegs on the feet. I wonder why he's got both. Maybe they had a problem with him leaning backwards or something. He doesn't seem very... I don't know, I guess it's just for extra stability. I kind of assumed that if I got two Chainsaw Man figures, that they would be the same... the same... what do you call it? Ratio? The same scale. And I realised when the boxes came that these are actually from two different sets. And they are very much not the same scale. You won't be able to tell in the photo, really. But, yeah, this is a much smaller Denji. Compared to the... It's not... No, it is quite noticeable looking at them side by side. Maybe... Actually, let me take a photo of them side by side so you can see. Like, he is... I mean, I guess you could maybe say he bulks up when he becomes Chainsaw Man, but... I think if I put him in the back, or put him further forward, and put Chainsaw Man at the back, so you get that kind of forced perspective, then... Salutations, John. What we're looking at right now. I am going through my Crane Game prizes right now. This is my Denji. This is the box for my Denji figure, which I've just opened up. I'm just going through all of my prizes and reviewing them. And, just kind of seeing whether the money I spent on them was worth it. So far... I like the chains, I like the figures individually, but unfortunately they're not on the same scale. So... Let me bring up, there we go. So yeah, there's the two figures side by side. What'd you miss? You haven't missed anything. I opened up Chainsaw Man and I've opened up Denji. And so I'm just showing them side by side. So it doesn't look, like if you put Chainsaw Man in the back and Denji in the front, it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, it's like... Chainsaw Man's like a much buffer version of Chainsaw Man, which is, I guess, is kind of true. But yeah, he's about an inch or two taller. But like I said, with the perspective, it doesn't look too bad, I think. Amy says hi. Hello, Amy. Salutations. Yeah, so I'm just going through my figures first because I have to faff around with taking photos of them, and then I'll just go through the rest of the stuff, and then I will eat the weird food that I got, and then we'll play some Plague Tale. That's the plan. So yeah, so those are my two husbandos. I mean, Denji technically wasn't a husbando. I just got him because I got Chainsaw Man, but I'm happy with that. The Denji figure, I will say, has a lot more detail and shading on the shirt than the Chainsaw Man one does. It's a lot more... I mean, you can see that the colours are slightly different. I like him. Yeah, the Denji was annoying, was I say, because that was the one... Oh, that was the one where I had to get extra credits because I ran out of money. And then I got the Hand of God like 2 turns later. But considering, I think it's okay. Right, next figure is my waifu figure. I love the box on this one. For you will see for why. This one's also giant as well. So yes, there's Carrot. And I love the box on this figure because it actually just has pictures of vegetables on it for no reason. I mean, it's because the character's called Carrot, but she's not actually a carrot. It's. I keep putting my friggin' knife down. There it is. To open these boxes. And it's not even just pictures of carrots. It's just like a stock picture of a load of root vegetables. I didn't even know if she likes carrots. I mean, I assume she does as a rabbit, but... Ooh, it's a big box for this one. Oh, it's because she's almost in one piece. The one piece. It's real. And it's a bunny girl named Carrot. It looks like something you get in a garden centre. Honestly, it does. Like, if you just ignore the fact that it's an anime rabbit girl, it does look like it could be like the box for a trowel or something. Normally these bags have got an air hole. I can get my finger in that and tear it open. There we go. Get her torso out. Black. And so there is some assembly required for these figures, which is why I like to open them live rather than just take a photo of them once they're pre-assembled. Next we put a little cape on. And put a bunny head on. She's very tall. I think, although I think she is actually tall. I'm just sort of looking at her to scale with my other One Piece figures. And she might be out of scale, but I think she's actually just a tall character anyway. I'll have to check her height. She's like 90% legs as well. Oh, I've still got my chainsaw mans in the box. My chainsaw men. Let's take a picture of Carrot. There we go. I like this one. This is I had a problem with the Nami figure that I got last time. I can't remember what problem I had with it. I think it was maybe just a bit flimsy. But this one, look at that girl. Just a big saluting furry bunny girl. Yeah, it's not really much to add. It's oh, I didn't know. She's got the big butt palm, obviously, because she's a rabbit. Yeah. Like, Carrot, honestly, Carrot isn't my favourite character. She's fine. You know, with One Piece characters, you can't really go wrong. They're all good. But as a figure of her, you know, as a representation of her, it's a really good figure. Like I said, she's massive. It's like a 9-inch figure, I think. Maybe 10. The ears really do add, I mean, you can see from the picture, they really do add like an extra 1.5 inches on the top of her head. So yeah, I think it's just that she's a really tall character anyway. But yeah, considering the other option was... Mirko would have been good too. It was a choice between two different bunny girls. You couldn't really go wrong. But... Carrot isn't the furry that I care about, as you know. I mean, she's dandy. But the furry I really care about. is my boy Sonic. Yeah. I will say this looks. Sonic figures have an issue where they are either very, very expensive or they are bad. There are no good, cheap Sonic figures. Or at least there are very few good, cheap Sonic figures. They always make him look weird. And it's been a problem for a very long time. That I do have a set of Sonic figures that are actually in storage at the moment, so I can't show you them, that look okay, based on the classic Sonic and Knuckles and that era of character. This, though, I will say, from the box at least, looks like a pretty decent Sonic figure. In that, it looks like Sonic, but it doesn't look dumb. Let's take out the box. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's an annoying seam. I think you can see it on the box as well. There's an unsightly seam on one of his quills, which is a shame because it's really noticeable. Like, ideally they would have put that seam down like the actual length of the quill rather than just around his face. But it's okay. Other than that though, it's a good figure. And I've got the little do you know, for the life of me I can't remember what these little bastards are called. The little stone things you collect in Frontiers that up your speed or ring power. The Cocos. That's what they were called, wasn't it? So this is like properly. Find some little earmuffs for him to cover up. Well, his ears are at the top. That's the problem. He'd need like I don't know, like a selection of Christmas hats to put over each quill. But yeah, this is like brand new. Which one goes on the right? The sad one? Oh, is there? Hang on. I'm missing some twigs to stick my Cocos in. Or rather, I'm missing some twigs to stick into my Cocos. There we go. Yeah, this figures must be like, pretty new. I mean, all these figures are pretty new. They rotate them round. But this one especially, you think Sonic Frontiers only came out 3-4 weeks ago? But then I guess the Chainsaw Man anime only just started as well, so that's probably pretty new. There we go. Yeah, it's a pretty good figure. It's got a massive stand. I guess just to allow space for all the Cocos. As far as modern Sonic figures go, I don't have any complaints. Well, again, other than the seam on his head. Internal storage. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Like, I mean, I love that they, without the context of Sonic protecting the Cocos, it does look like he's the bad guy in this situation, and the Cocos are looking at him and like, oh God, what have we done to you? What have we done to deserve this? Please leave us alone. Let us live our lives in peace. I mean, in fairness, Sonic does technically kill all of the Cocos. I mean, kind of. So maybe they've got good reason to look as terrified as they do. Yeah. Anyway, happy with that. As far as the anime figures go, I can turn this thing off now. Very happy. Put my knife away. So I accidentally stabbed myself midstream. I'm not that dedicated to the content. I shall now immediately, well not immediately, but after the stream, pack these figures back up and stick them back in their boxes because I don't have space for them at the moment. And hopefully I can find space for them when I move. So, that's all the figures. I also got, let's go through some of the other stuff I got. I haven't opened this up yet. So I don't know what the build quality is. I guess I can open it up, but I'm not going to take a picture of it or anything. But I got... Oh, no, that's the wrong one. We'll get to that in a second. So I'm going through from the thumbnails in this folder and some of the stuff. They're all inside the same box. So they all look quite similar. That one. Yeah, I got the chocolate fondue tower. I guess let me crack it open and just... I won't bother taking a picture of the actual chocolate tower. Oh, it doesn't have any tape on it, which is concerning. Oh, that is... Yeah. This might be a one-use... This might be a one-use thing, I'm going to be honest. It doesn't look... I mean, it's, you know, it's... Considering all it does... I think all it does is... There is... the middle bit spins. And it's got like a drill. Like a spiral on it. So it kind of just scoops the chocolate up to the top and then lets it drip down the fountain. So considering that's all it has to do, I guess it doesn't need to be massively complex. But I've just opened it up. I don't know if you can hear this. It's already... Oh, God. I've thrown off the... I guess it comes apart so you can clean it. It's already a bit... Oh, no. That was actually... It was actually just that rattling. I thought the actual mechanic inside was rattling. But it was the stick which came off. Okay, so that's not too bad, actually. Yeah, I guess it's just loose, so you can take it off to clean it, which makes sense. Actually, this probably would be quite easy to clean. There's not, like, any crevices for chocolate to get into. It is quite small, I will say. Yeah, it is quite tiny. It's not... I mean, I guess it doesn't need to be huge, because you just have to keep topping it up with more chocolate. It's about... I'd say about 6 inches across on the sort of wide brown section. Maybe 4 inches across on the red section. It's on the smaller side, but I mean, I'll be able to give a better review once I've actually used the thing, I suppose. I mean, I intend to use it for cheese rather than chocolate, but I guess I could use it for chocolate and dip cheese into it. Ah, cheesy chocolate. That's the lifestyle of a gourmand. Alright, what else did I get? Oh, I should have done this one right after Sonic. This one. So this was the. This was the housewarming gift, by the way. That was the themed item that I got. This one was chat's choice, and I got to be honest, it's kind of disappointing. I mean, it was obviously going to be disappointing just because of the subject matter, but it was more so disappointing because it's just really small. Like, I thought it'd be an actual, like, proper Tails plushie, but it's like a bag charm type thing. It's about, I'd say 5-6 inches tall. It's very shiny. That picture actually makes it look, weirdly, not shiny. It is incredibly glossy. Like, Tails has been eating a lot of omega-3. His coat is very shiny. Disturbingly shiny. But there's so much wrong with this toy. I don't know, you can't really see in this pic. I took this picture, I just threw him in and took a picture of him. I did take some other pictures for Twitter. Same first 4 letters. Maybe see it better in this picture. So, the face is off-center. I don't know, like, so his mouth, you can't really see it there. But if you look at him dead on, so that his nose is, like, looking straight at you, both his mouth and his eyes are slightly over to the right. Like, it's only a little bit, but it's enough to make him just look really derpy. Honestly, the Japanese stuff is really living up to their cliches. Oh, and that he's adorable and tiny. Yeah. I mean, the rest of the figures, the rest of the little plush toys, okay. Again, I don't know why it's so shiny, though. It's so shiny. You can kind of see it a bit better in this picture, how shiny it is. It's so glossy. I don't know why it's so shiny. But yeah, it's just... I mean, when I get a cat, he's gonna eat this thing. Oh. Yeah. I did get one more thing before we go on to the weird food. And that is... I don't know why I'm trying to sing along. I don't know this song. All of these chiptune songs sound like songs that you do know. And I just can't fight the urge to sort of try and sing along to them. I'm just looking at the photos to make sure I haven't missed anything. Yeah, so the last non-edible thing I got was my big daikon radish, which doesn't fit in the photo box, but you can kind of get an idea for how big it is. This actually... So I got this mostly as my big plush item. I got this mostly because I got a big carrot last time in the same style to go with it. The carrot's actually better than this because the leaves at the top of the daikon are like this really horrible hard felt, whereas the leaves at the top of the carrot are actually just plush. It's just an extension of the plush. So it's all lovely and soft, and this is all horrible and hard and like scratchy. So it's actually inferior to the carrot, which is a bit sad. But it's nice having 2 giant root vegetables in my bed now, I guess. You know. I mean, why would it not be? So yeah, so that's all of the like toys the cat will have. No, the cat's not allowed this one. The cat can have Cursed Mickey and Cursed Tails, but the root vegetables are mine. That's all of the inedible stuff, so let's now move on to the edible stuff. I gotta be honest, some of this stuff I'm looking forward to more than others. I really regret one of them looking at it, but we'll get to that. So the first thing I got was... I had a choice. I needed to get something cheesy, and I wanted to get something cursed. And we both we chose food items to fill both of those, and then I just got 2 other items that we were curious about. So the cursed food item was this one, which I accidentally showed earlier. So this is anchovy and mayonnaise crisps. I gotta be honest, I thought the bag would be a bit bigger. It's quite a small... Now you can see it's 30 grams. It's basically the size of a packet of crisps. Although it's in a quite funky bag. But, yeah. They seem to have held up quite well in the trip as well. And I was expecting they'd be all crushed, given that they're just like a bag of crisps. I love the optimism as well. It's a 30 gram... I mean, maybe it's just that they know how bad these are. But it's a 30 gram bag of crisps, and it's resealable. Who dips into a 30-gram bag of crisps and goes, "Oh, I have eaten 15 grams of potato. That is enough for me for today. I shall reseal the bag and save the other 15 grams for tomorrow." Like, it's not a lot of... It's not a lot of crisps, even for, like, a really bad flavor of crisps. But I just love optimism. Describe the smell. Okay. I've only peeled the tab off. I haven't opened the resealable. Alright. Oh. Oh, it's very fishy. Those are some very fishy smelling crisps. Oh, that's not... Oh, I'm getting a good huff of these, and they are not great. The cat will love them. I can't feed everything I get from Japan to the cat. There's a cat that doesn't exist yet. Alright. Let's get a nice... Oh, they're quite small. Again, I suppose just Japanese do everything a lot smaller, don't they? Alright. Let's... Bon appetit. Huh. It's actually like very nothing flavor. Hang on, let me get like a couple at a time. Maybe it was just because I ate one. It's weird. It doesn't have a very strong flavor. It's actually not that bad. It does have, when you eat quite a bit of them, there is like a very sharp but blunt tang right at the end where the fish kicks in. But it's like very it's like the mildest aftertaste, but it is there. Otherwise, they're not bad, honestly. I mean, it's mostly just that they don't have a lot of flavor. I mean, I'll finish them. They're not on stream. Fortunately, they come with a resealable tab, so I can reseal them and get the delicious anchovy and mayonnaise taste. I can seal that flavor in for later. Yum yum yum. Something to look forward to after the stream. But yeah, they are not as cursed as I thought they were going to be. The smell is a lot stronger than the taste, I will say. Yeah, I'd buy those. I mean, I did buy them, technically. I mean, I spent money, and I own them. Which is as close to buying something as you can get without actually just buying them. Yeah. Disappointed they weren't more horrible. Alright. This one is disappointing. So, the cheesy item that I got, this was supposed to be a 4-cheese calorie mate, but they haven't sent me that. Now, in fairness, I haven't eaten one of these before, so it would still be a unique taste, but they've just sent me a regular calorie mate. Now, I don't know whether... I did wonder whether regular calorie mate is 4 cheese flavored. Because it does say in the ingredients it does contain cheese. So maybe regular calorie mate is 4 cheese flavored and I just didn't know that. But if not, they've just sent me regular calorie mate. Now, as I said, I've never eaten calorie mate before, so it's still going to be a new taste to me, but I'm disappointed that it's not going to be as cheesy as advertised. I would have to check, and then maybe I could raise a complaint. So there's 2 individual fingers. Well, no, there's 4 fingers separated into 2 foil packets. Save the other 2 for a rainy day. The only thing I know about Calorie Mate is that they're good if you're on an espionage mission in Russia. That's pretty much it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that is... God, that's a strong smell. They do actually smell kind of cheesy. They're basically like biscuits. Like, not nice looking biscuits. Just like really... I mean, yeah, just like the like most basic of baked biscuit type thing, but... Oh, Jesus. That smell is... I mean, it doesn't smell like... anything nice. Alright. Yeah, it's not... Oh. Ah, ah, ah. Ah. That is not good. That is not good food. That is... Ah. Oh, and it keeps going. Oh, it keeps going. It's just... There's like... There's more of it that gets off my teeth and onto my tongue. Oh. Oh, ah. Dang. That is... Yeah, okay, I don't know what flavour that is. It's definitely not 4 cheese, though. Salutations, Jin. You've joined me while I'm trying out Calorie Mate for the first time. It is... I'm not a fan, I will say. I keep saying I will say. I'm not a fan. I have said. It's very bitter. Well, it's bitter. Again, it's got quite a weak taste, but the taste that it has is very unpleasant. Like that's the sort of silver lining. Is it tastes horrible, but the flavour isn't very strong. So you could grin and bear it. Like if there was nothing else to eat, and I was like behind enemy lines, and I needed to just maintain my calories. Like, yeah, I guess, yeah, if I was on an espionage mission in Russia, and I just needed some sustenance to kind of tick me over, I could manage to probably eat a whole pack of these. As is, I fortunately do know someone who likes Calorie Mate that I can give at least the other pack to. I don't even see me taking another bite of this, to be honest. Ugh. Ah. It's weird because it looks like just a nice biscuit, but it's not sweet at all. It's completely savoury, but then it just has this like weird... You know, I know what flavour it tastes like. You know, like when you put a pill on your tongue, and then you realise, oh crap, I don't have a glass of water, and then you have to then quickly go and get a glass of water, and the pill starts to dissolve on your tongue a little bit, and you get that sort of horrible bitter taste, like the sugar... The very thin layer of sugar that they put on the pill dissolves, and then you get the taste of the actual chemicals underneath. That's what Calorie Mate tastes like. I would rather eat a snake. I mean, a snake is at least... I mean, it's a bit bony, but, you know, they're made out of meat at least. How many calories? So it says per 80 grams. It's 400 calories per 80 grams. But I don't know how much a stick is. It's either... I don't think the sticks are big enough to be 80 grams per stick. I think the box is 80 grams. So it's 100 calories per stick, I guess. It's not actually that... I mean, the only English I can read on here is balanced food. So... Maybe it's not that it's like chock full of calories, like a ration. Maybe it is just that it's low in calories. Oh, it does actually have a description in English on the front. Calorie Mate block contains a nutritionally balanced source of the energy needed for daily activities. Calorie Mate block is great for people who are always on the go, needing an easy way of consuming energy and nutrition, whether it is for breakfast, work, sports, study, or any busy time. Product: balanced nutrition food, brackets solid type. Yeah, it very much is like space food. Just like, here is a block of nutrition. We're not really that fussed about the flavor. Oh, that was not great. I'm more optimistic about this one. Let's go on to the third item that I picked up. This one looks nicer, but is also fishy. Balanced nutrition for busy time. Yeah, you know, when you're so busy that you can't even be bothered. You're like you don't even care about the flavor. You just need sustenance. You just need some kind of nutritional. You just need the nutritional values in your body to go up. You just need the numbers to hit the bare minimum so that you can continue to survive during busy time. So again, very Japanese, very sort of like, you know, those where they got like those black companies with the 16-hour days. It's like, don't worry about eating nice or living or having a nice lifestyle. Just eat Calorie Mate and drink energy drinks and make it through your 16-hour, 14-day work week. It is indeed time for sardine cheese. Now, it has a picture of 4 different ones on the front. I don't know if it has 4 different ones inside. We shall find out. So this is the one with a layer of sardines, according to the description. Oh no, they are very small. And it is just cheese. It's just cheese. It's just a little tiny... It's like an inch long... It's basically like an inch long French fry of cheese. And they are properly tiny. Let me get one of each colour. I assume these are different flavours. So I got orange, green, pink, and there's a yellow one? Yellow. There we go. I got one of each flavour. Oh, sardines. I don't think these actually have sardines in them. I think this is just cheese. And I mean, there's nothing on the packet to suggest one way or the other. I mean, except there's just a picture of a cow, and there isn't a picture of a fish. Is the only thing I really have to go by. There's no English, and unfortunately, my ability to read kanji has degraded since the 12 years ago, longer than that, 14 years ago, since I took university Japanese. Yeah, there's not a single bit of English on this entire box. Well, just from the actual, like, what I'm looking at, though, it just looks like a little tiny French fry of cheese. So I'm going to open the orange one first. Oh, it's quite dry. It's got like a skin, I guess you'd say, on either side of it. I mean, it's cheese, so. I mean, it's nice. It tastes like cheese. I don't know what type of cheese it is, though. Ohi Ogia cheese sticks is a popular and long-standing Japanese snack full of nutrition. It's made my mouth water a lot, though. The snack is made with natural cheese, including camembert, butter, soybean protein, and minced codfish. Oh, so it does have fish inside of it. Is that the flavour, though? Camembert? I guess it's offset by the codfish. I try to sort of place the cheese flavour. And, also just having a quick look at these packets. Is there actually a difference other than the colour? I don't think there's actually a difference in these different cheeses. I think they're just different colours to kind of appease children. Potentially crab and shrimp too. Oh, maybe it's different types of... The text doesn't change from each one, though. I'm just side-by-siding the text on the back. I mean, I guess let's just keep eating them. Alright, let's have a green one next. And again, looks very similar. Yeah, tastes the same. I don't think there's any difference. I think these are all... Let me cleanse my palate with a bit of water. I think these, within this box at least, are all the same flavour. Ooh. This one... Okay, this one does have a black bit in it. I think that might be the fish. Like, I think there's actually, like, pulped fish mixed into the cheese. Huh. Yeah, it's very mild. The fish... I mean, if you didn't tell me it was fish, I wouldn't know it was fish. It's there, but it's so subtle, it's hard to tell what it is. They're nice, though. I'm not, you know... Yeah, I mean... If you just told me this was Japanese... Camembert, though. It doesn't really taste like camembert. It tastes lovely, though. I'm glad these ones are at least nice, because there's 48 in the pack, and I've just eaten 4 of them, so I've still got another 44 of these to go. So I'm glad they're at least edible. When did I play the crane games to get these? I played them on the 4th of December, so like a week and a half ago. They came quite quickly. The black spots of fish skin. Yeah, that's what I figured. It definitely does have fish in it. Like, there's definitely like a very, very subtle fishy aftertaste right at the end of each cheese stick. But it's, again, if you didn't tell me it was fish, I wouldn't know it was fish. It's very not pronounced. Alright, so the last thing I got. I've got one last thing that I won, and then we will play some Plague Tale. Is this seemed like a good idea at the time, and I've got it in my hands now, and I don't know. It might be fine. I just kind of... Yeah. I can't even remember what the description was for this one. And the entire packet is in Japanese. It was... chicken soaked in boiled in eggs, I think is what it is. Which you can tell from the chicken and the eggs on the picture. I think that's what it is. It honestly, the tin makes it look like cat food. It is the same size and shape of a cat food tin. There is not a picture of a cat on the tin, so I am assuming it is for human consumption. There's no picture of a happy cat on the instructions on how to open the tin. Oh, but it does last until the 31st of May 2025. So I've got some time. I can prolong eating this for just a little bit longer. What I find interesting is all the like nutritional value on the side is written with the side that you open facing down. So once you open it, you can't read any of the nutritional information because it's upside down without pouring the can into your lap. Or I guess decanting it into a bowl. I mean, maybe they don't expect people to open the can and then eat the food with a fork, which is what I plan on doing. Although I say that, my fork is now covered in... It's covered in action figure boxes. Like I said, this box literally arrived today, so I had to put together a very last-minute makeshift sort of photo studio to take pictures of everything. Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's open this up. I'll open it. We'll do a bit of ASMR. Let me open it into the mic. Oh no! Oh. I feel like I can't do this one justice by describing it. So let me take a picture. I mean, it looks hearty. It looks hearty, let me tell you. Oh, I can smell it from here. It doesn't smell terrible, but it does have a strong smell. It's like, I think it's like pickled. But not pickled, does it? Doesn't use pickles. This is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm... Oh, hang on. Can I rotate this? How do I spin this? Oh, there you go. Unlock it. There we go. This is what I'm faced with at the moment. Now, it smells like Sunday dinner. No, not Sunday dinner. Like a stew that you've put in a slow cooker. So, I think the stuff on the left and at the top is chicken, and the green, slightly greener stuff, I think is leek. Oh, no, it's... God, what is that? God, it looks like pineapple. That can't be pineapple. Is it pineapple? God, I'm going to have to eat it to find out, aren't I? Now I've gotten it out of the tin, it looks like it might be pineapple. And then the thing in the bottom right, that's an egg. Oh no. Dandy, what have you done? Alright. Let's try the chicken first. Oh, it's really hard. Oh, and it crumbles. Just that's what you want from chicken. Lovely, lovely, hard, crumbly piece of chicken. It tastes fine. It just tastes like chicken. The fluid around the side is not unpleasant, but not pleasant. But the chicken itself, it just tastes like chicken. Am I not heating it up? No, it's in a tin. And I'm sat in I don't have a microwave or anything. It's fine, just eat it cold. I'm pretty sure it's all, like, ready to eat. I mean, the chicken's cooked. I mean, it's very clearly cooked. Like, I think it's been cooked and then put in this to preserve. Oh, is that a second? No, that's not a second egg. Alright, let me find out what this vegetable stuff is. That is not pineapple. That is not pineapple. That could be... God, that could be anything. That could be swede. What did the... Let me get my... I'm going actually to the website to see what it is that I'm actually eating. I know it's definitely chicken and egg. I just don't know if the other stuff... That is not what the other stuff is. Oh, it's radish. Chicken, egg, and radish. Well, there you go. It's radish. It tastes... Like, it's fine, you know. It's just like... Yeah, it's just like stew. The egg is going to be, I think, the... Yeah, I think the egg is going to make or break this. Just need a bit of courage. Okay. It tastes like an egg. Oh. Alright, it tastes like an egg. For most of that. Kind of went in a weird direction at the end. Kind of took a swerve at the end there, but just tastes like an egg. Yeah, I'll be honest. Considering how this looks, it tastes fine. Like, I don't know if I'm going to finish it, but yeah, tastes fine. It might taste slightly better warmed up, but I'll eat all the chicken. I mean, I guess I don't really know what the purpose of that is. It feels like just like way too small a portion for it to be a whole meal. Maybe it's like a meal if you're on a diet, because it is it's like I said, it's the size of a tin of cat food. It's also possible it might be cat food. It might be. I mean, it's clearly human food, but it might be portioned for a cat. I don't know. But yeah, honestly, it looks a lot worse than it tastes. All of that was fine. Like I said, I ate all the chicken. It was quite nice. I was quite hungry there. How much stuff did I get? So this was the last thing. I'm actually out of stuff now. But I got 4 action figures. Well, 4 figures, models. Sonic, 2 Chainsaw Mans, and a carrot from One Piece. I got a chocolate fondue fountain. I got a giant radish, daikon radish plush. A not so giant. I got that chicken's giving me the hiccups. I got a not so giant Tails plushie, and then I got the 4 things I just ate, which was a packet of crisps, which were fine. I will finish those. The Calorie Mate, which was horrible. I will give that away. The cheese, which was not fine. I will eat that. And the and this thing, which I did eat. I won't bother finishing the radish off because I'm an adult. I don't have to finish my vegetables. No one can make me. I'll eat what I want. Yeah. I don't know. Just looking at the stuff that I got, I feel like I did better in terms of the value of the items last time. Because I got 4 fig models last time, but I also got. What else did I get? I got a big pack of rice. I got a clock. I got my plushie carrot. I got an eye mask and an onigiri container thing. I got a lot of food this time, which is will go away, and so I'll only be left with the 7 other things that I got. So I don't know. I think it was all right. I'll be honest. I was disappointed the food wasn't more cursed than it was. It was all just kind of boringly, kind of okay, except the Calorie Mate. But again, even the Calorie Mate, like again, if I was like really, really direly hungry for food, and there were days when I was a student when I'd finish it, but I'm not, so I won't. I have options now. Yes, they're not called chips. We do. Oh no, we don't really. I mean, we do say like chips and dips, just because it rhymes. It's got a nice rhyming structure, but we do still call them crisps. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff. I also spent quite a lot of money. It's the problem. I think that the thing is I like to try and make sure I get at least 4 anime figures, because the value of those kind of makes up for, because those are like, if you were buying those normally with postage, they'd be sort of like 30 to 40 quid each. So they kind of make up a lot of the value that I lose on the other items. I don't think. I mean, maybe the giant daikon might have been like 30 quid, but I don't think the Tails plushie or the chocolate fountain was worth nearly that much. So yeah, that's it. We've come to the end of my Crane Game food /toy / whatever else shit I picked up review. We'll hopefully play some more Crane games. I don't know, for the 2nd anniversary and at the end of May. End of April. I like the claw games because, I mean, it's just like buying myself stuff, but with a added challenge element. Yeah, so, yeah, as I said, that's the end of the claw game section of this stream. Let's move on to the Plague Tale section, which I turned off. Hang on. There we go. Let's edit the stream info. I hate this game. I'm sometimes late for starting because I'm sat trying to think of a funny stream title. That's not normally the reason I'm late, but it's sometimes the reason I'm late. And I think you can tell when I don't have the time to sort of sit and think of something, a funny stream title. You can kind of see the quality of my stream titles, and just that this is called I Hate This Game. So yes, Plague Tale, rat game. I mean, it is true that I am going off this game. I will finish it out of spite. And just because, oh god. I know I said it was nice, but all I can smell is the pickled chicken. It's just the smell is like permeating the room. Oh, I might need to light a Yankee candle, try and offset it. Hang on a sec. Oh, actually, do you know what? The Yankee candle's right next to a massive cardboard box right now. So I'll just deal with the smell. If it gets too bad, I'll Oh, I bought the protector pack. I don't know why. It was only a quid and it was 50% off or something. So I was like, yeah, sure. I'll get a red crossbow. I think. Because I was looking at the crossbow selection. I was like, how do you get these other ones? It's like finish the game, finish new game plus. And I was like, okay, well, I don't know who would do that. But then I saw this one and I thought, oh, cool, I get a red crossbow. Let's do that. Yeah, I will finish this game because I liked the first one enough that I want to see how this one ends. But I really, really hate the plot and characters of this one. Speaking of, let me shrink down. Yeah, during their confrontation with Milo. There we go, let's get out of the way. Hugo swept away part of the island and its population. He's devastated to have again destroyed a place he'd adored. Under the island's map, the trio found an entrance to an underground temple. There they discovered the fate of the former carrier and his protector. Aelia failed to save Basileus. Feeling abandoned and alone, the boy died, unleashing the Justinian plague as he did so. Yet this shows Amicia the truth, that Hugo will live if Amicia stays by his side and they live a peaceful life. Did that show? Did we learn that? I feel like these characters are constantly making assumptions about things that just really aren't clear to us as the player. They keep looking at frescoes and going, look, he's in pain. And it's a picture of the child smiling happily. And it's like, is he in pain? Because he looks fine. So yes, we have come to this island. We have murdered everyone on the island with rats. And we're now like, okay, well, time's done here. Let's leave. And our pirate friend is, for whatever reason, cool with all of this. She's like, yeah, nah.
Careful with the drop here.
All right. Oh. He's dead.
Okay. I was going to say, is that someone we... Oh, this guy's dead. Yes.
No choice. Sorry.
Yes. Sorry.
Come, we'll cross.
How did he die? He had a torch and a bonfire.
We do things safe and slow. No taking stupid risks. Hugo, if you feel funny, tell us right away.
I will.
Can't wait to leave this rock. All right, the harbor. Come.
Hey, my lady!
What is it now?
You're the Countess's guests, aren't you? Are you hurt?
No.
We have orders to escort you safely. to the palace?
Actually, we were about to leave.
You have guests.
Guests? Who?
Your mother and a boy.
Oh no, the other characters I don't like.
Do you think she's going to scold us?
I don't know.
We should go see her.
He's gonna got us.
One time.
It's like, what have I told you
Yes.
about decimating
Can't get away from
populations?
this, I guess.
I keep telling you again and again, stop killing everyone with your rats, and you just
Only
keep
a
doing
monkey
it.
has such power over
You
someone.
two are so grounded.
You know what? I'll head to the harbor and prepare the boat. You join me as soon as you can.
Take this. Whatever happens, keep this flame alive, alright?
Yeah.
She's got her,
Be
like,
careful.
Don't
a
worry.
stone.
I've learned from both of you.
I mean, I suppose we've got our friendly man.
What will we tell her?
It's nice to have a soldier who
We found
likes
what
us
we came
again.
for.
Although I'm sure this Steve will die
I'll defend
like
you.
the last Steve.
My hero.
Eventually and painfully.
Is the palace going to hold so?
Scold, yeah, it's very...
Open the gates to the people.
It's like, oh, well, are we going to be in trouble?
We've seen that.
She's got a Mickey Mouse necklace. She's just really big on the old... This is how long Mickey Mouse has been out of copyright. Or, you know, should have been out of copyright.
Yes.
Like in the 13th century, they had
You're safe as long as you stay inside this line.
a really, like,
Outside,
low
without light,
effort Disneyland, but Sophia's a big fan.
You're safe now.
Are you not planning to evacuate?
Not yet. Not until we've got everybody regrouped.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to kill all these guys on the way out, aren't I?
Get to the bridge. Hold the line. We need more fires on the main road.
I can see it now.
Please, keep these
I
flames
really hope,
Help here.
I really hope our mum and Lucas haven't mentioned the whole rat thing.
We need torches there.
They should evacuate.
Yes. No one can win against them.
We'll need it to carry the wounded. Inside.
My
Clear the way.
belongings?
You can bring them inside.
All right, I understand. Good luck.
Dig trenches along the ramparts and fill them with tar.
So yeah, like these guys are really just trying to live
Palace full.
And
a reasonable life for the most part. Like the Count and Countess are evil because they had those slavers
ramparts fast.
kidnapping and sacrificing people. Although it's not entirely clear whether they were doing that with the Count and Countess's blessing,
We've
actually.
got wounded up here. It's not pretty. The child may want to look away.
I know blood.
Still, try not to look.
It's like, yeah, no, trust me, I am responsible for every death in here, and I will be and have been responsible for many, many more.
Bitten.
Yes. It will soon spread.
It's over. Let him go.
At least my new crossbow looks nice. Look at it. It's delightful.
Carnage. Quiet. This is not the time to argue.
Children.
Blessed be the camp for this food.
It's not much, but we have to mind our supplies.
Let's pray this nightmare ends soon.
This is my fault.
Shh, please.
I mean, you're right. It absolutely is your fault, but shh. Stop giving away the game. Although, if I was Arno, I would absolutely be like, look at that child! He controls the rats! Kill him!
You too.
Your hearts. Pray to him. Just pray.
I suppose in this case, the rats were already here. But we didn't make things better by releasing them.
Mummy!
You're here.
My God, you're alive. Mother, come here. Please, come here.
Mother,
How are you? Your head.
it's fine. Don't worry. How did you find us?
You left quite a trail behind you.
We followed the rats.
Tell me, is it the one? This island?
The one from your dream.
There was another carrier, like me.
Another carrier.
Yes. Back in the 6th century. A child called Basilius. We found him, chained, in an order prison designed especially for him.
What?
I think they panicked when he reached his last threshold. They took him away from his protector. Locked him in there to contain what would happen next.
A new plague? In the 6th century, that's...
The Justinian plague. We knew it was connected to the macula, but... So it started here.
I mean,
With
I
this
noticed how
disease.
the child
Not his fault.
was killed,
Just all
and the
alone.
Justinian plague went away.
Yes. Mother,
Like, it has been 600
just
years,
because they've
700
been
years
condemned.
even.
but
There's
this
not
is what
been-
the order believes, based on their
Like, the
mistakes
Justinian plague
past
hasn't
with
persisted.
Basilius.
Again,
He'd
I
had
feel like
his
the best
protector,
solution here is to kill
like
Hugo.
Hugo has us. I'm almost sure nothing would have happened. Think about it. During the last months on the road, the times when it was quiet, everything was just fine. He was fine.
That's true.
Something tells me that if we settle down somewhere safe and live there as a family,
Maybe the plague would stop with time.
it would stop getting worse.
Fear really clouded our minds, didn't it?
Yes. And it doesn't matter how many
Yours protected.
how many settlements and villages and towns and cities we raise to the ground
It'll be great
in
then.
the process. So long as we're happy.
At all.
Sorry to interrupt. The Count wants to see you.
Me? Now? But we were about to leave.
He is the Count of Provence, my lady.
Yes. We'll wait for you. For now, we're safer here than outside anyway.
Fine. Take me to him.
It's like- This is his island, so you have to kind of obey his rules whilst you're here. Oh, how am I going to kill this guy? He doesn't have a clasp on his armor.
Do you know what the Count wants with me?
No.
I thought he would be attending to more urgent matters.
Seeing you must be an urgent matter. Act with dignity in his presence. These are dark times. He's touched, like any of us.
All right. I will.
The main gate is
When you say
secure enough for
touched,
now,
do you mean
but
like-
the rampart is still weak. If the rats enter
What do you
the
mean
town, we won't
exactly?
be able to evacuate
Is he
them.
because he caught the plague?
Now, I want to know where those
Wait
rats
here.
come from. Send scouts. If we can find a way to slow them, stop them, or send them to hell, it'll be worth the risk.
Sire, she's here.
Good. This is a war unlike any other. But it is still a war. Dismissed? And have faith. It's not over yet.
Yes, sir.
But it is close.
Come, I need you.
Very well.
Count. Lady, the Count is waiting for you.
I know.
So you
God, even the
survived
guards
those
talk when they got
beasts?
nothing to say.
Ellie, I'm sorry for your land.
A lord should know that no peace lasts forever. But I confess that after years of war, I had dared to hope that this one would.
I understand. The scars are still so vivid. They fill the mind when you want only rest. Sorry,
No. That's exactly it.
It's only human. I think.
You're right. But it doesn't stop you from being there when battle calls.
Yes.
I beg you, brothers and sisters, do not be afraid. The rats of
You're gonna kill me, aren't you?
He will return.
You're gonna like lead
Is
me
the
into
giant
some
really
kind of
coming?
ceremonial
the
execution
signs are
chamber
here.
and try and kill me.
You mean the rats?
Not only the rats. Come. You'll see for yourself.
Yes.
You're definitely walking me to my death here, is what I'm saying. Yep. That was my neck snapping.
Emily wants the boy, Amicia. I'm sorry.
I
but
break
she
my
is
arm?
sure now
Sure about what?
that your brother is the child of embers. She must have him, so you must die.
No, listen! You are all completely wrong about this! Your cult, everything!
You're probably right. Because I invented most of it. And I did it for her.
What?
Emily. Her bloody parents broke
very
her
upfront
mind
about
until
it.
she
Says,
tried
"Oh, yeah,
to
I
take
just
her
made it
own
up."
life. Poisoned her own body. So I brought her here, offered her this Child of Ember's story, and not only did she believe it, she turned it into hope for the people.
You fed her a lie!
What are you trying to do? Accept your fate!
Oh, I need to press B.
Oh, damn you!
Hugo, run!
He can't hear you.
How dare you! Come back!
Get back to them. Go!
I won't lose her. Not for you.
Go to hell!
Where are you going?
You won't have him! Move! To the right. Come on!
I think the Count has a duff leg, by the way, which is probably explaining why he can't catch up with me. I think he does walk with a slight limp.
Hell, you bastard!
I tried to be patient.
No! No! You won't get him!
I'll find you, and you will die like a dog.
Hey! What's going on? I need help. Please, how do I get out of here? Who are you?
Where is she?
Behind that dresser!
Shut up!
Everybody out.
Keep out of sight.
You and me. Now.
Need to move.
There you are.
Well, where was I supposed to move? He could see me. Man, that lady, like, I thought she was...
Behind that dresser!
Shut up!
Everybody out.
Keep out of sight.
You and me.
super stealthy.
Let's finish this. I know it seems unfair, but you don't know what it takes to rule. War. It's so easy. I could destroy everything. But she showed me another way. Are you hiding over there?
No.
There's no point running, Amicia.
No. Stop chasing me.
Hey! What's going on?
Stay back!
No! You're trespassing!
You don't know that. Just because the Count's chasing me.
Mother, Lucas.
To be honest, it's trying to convince these people that I'm the good guy here.
She knows he exists.
I mean, it's wrong. And also a lie. I mean, sure, he invented a cult, but,
As much as in the child.
Stay away from me!
you know, I feel like inventing a cult, as far as compared to my list of crimes, isn't really that bad.
Brother, we can do this the easy way.
Am I running in circles? These rooms all look very similar.
Don't be so dramatic. You'll simply disappear, and the world won't care. Just let go.
You've lived a lie for so long! You can't see the truth anymore!
The truth is everything that's rotten but her. She's the only reason this world
I gotta be honest, Amicia, like, you are a massive hypocrite. In, like, it's like, how could you, you know, lie to everyone for the sake of one person, she says, as she lies to everyone for the sake of one
I
person.
need to find the others. Quick! Must be a way to get back upstairs. You've ruined my shoulder for good. It hurts.
Oh, god damn it. Did I just buy a crossbow skin and then immediately break my shoulder?
chose the hard way.
No time. Quick, move.
I hear you. Fear makes you sloppy.
Oh, I see. I have to do it in spits and spats.
Lose him quick.
Hang on, I just need to...
Amicia, you can't hide from me behind that.
Hide.
Haha!
Where could you be?
You have been duped.
Stop. You can do it. Maybe lock him inside those cells.
You know how to hide, I'll give you that.
Nah, it's coming over where I need to go.
Come here. Come on.
You're trapped. It hurts, Talon, doesn't it? But I can ease the pain. Trust me.
Shut the hell up.
I don't know where he is now. He's red. I mean,
Your survival instinct.
oh, there he is.
You've been through a lot, I can tell. It makes this even more exciting.
Come on, go. Keep going. There you go.
Come on. Keep going. Hugo, Mother, Lucas. This damn noise.
Here you are.
Maybe I'm not supposed to do that until after I thought I had to, like, open the door.
You've ruined my shoulder for good. It hurts. No way out.
Okay, so maybe if I lure him in here with a pot, and then I can just run out the door and lock it behind me. Okay, and then that'll give me... I thought I had to open this.
Noisy.
Chose the hard way.
No time. Quick, move.
I hear you. Fear makes you sloppy.
Lose him quick.
Stop yelling.
Where did you go?
Come here. Come on.
You're trapped.
Yeah, well, so are you.
Dirty little...
Don't stop. You can do it.
Oh, wrong outside. Outside. Like, it's okay to taunt him after you're safe, but you don't have to respond to every single one of his provocations before... Oh, that did not last long.
You've enough games. Come here.
I really thought that would give me enough time to do that.
Hiding under there won't save you.
It might. What do I...
Survival instinct. I admire it. You've been through a lot, I can tell. It makes this even more exciting. You won't be able to hide forever.
You'd think I could at least throw a stone.
Come on. Keep going. Hugo, Mother, Lucas. They're all that matters.
Oh, so that's... That portcullis. Is that a small big enough to be a portcullis?
Oh, I will find you. It's been a while since I hunted. Since I met Emily.
Yes. Go, go.
Oh, is that really all I needed to do?
As soon as I can.
Later, loser.
Where's the exit? Give me a goddamn exit.
Running again? You are tireless. If only my men had half your determination.
Oh no, I don't suppose you're down here somewhere, are you?
Where have you gone, damn it?
Disappeared into smoke, she has.
Hiding is pointless. You have nowhere to go.
Okay, I can't believe that worked. I absolutely thought I was going to die there. Where does it want me to go, though? Ah, this door.
Shut the hell up! Please, stop this madness. I can't.
Well, at least Hugo's not whining.
Don't faint now. Hugo, they'll take him away.
It's just Amicia's whining now.
Mother,
Oh, my shoulder's broken.
get them out of here. Even if it hurts.
Why is it every time I get a little bit of peace and quiet with Amicia, she injures herself and then just complains about being injured the entire time? Like last time she hurt her head, now she's hurt her shoulder. He better not have permanently ruined my shoulder, by the way. Because, like I said, I just spent real money on a crossbow skin for this game, and now I can't use my crossbow anymore. There's still 6 chapters left. I can't go 6 chapters without my sling and crossbow and stuff.
Don't be afraid. Yes, you failed, but this child was never truly yours. I feel so full of him.
Hugo won't heal the wounds of your past. He will fill no void in you. You'll die. Everybody will.
No. He will be loved. He
Are
will
they burning my
shine
mum at the stake?
like a brighter sun. Repel this darkness, and I'll just be a mother. Watching the first steps of a god.
Shut up! You have no claim to this family!
Amicia! How are you still alive?
Where's Hugo?
Inside, go! Run!
Shut up.
At last.
Yeah, Amicia, I don't know what your plan was there.
One's a hell of a fighter. Now this.
Now I have a big, heavy sword.
This is an invitation I can't refuse.
If I kill your husband, you'll let us go, right? It won't just make you more incensed to kill us all.
Something you know. You face me, thinking with all your soul that you can defeat me.
I can. You won't have my brother.
Such dedication.
I don't even have my crossbow anymore. Did I drop it?
You have a burning fire inside you. But a flame without discipline doesn't make a soldier. It consumes them from within.
I'm not a soldier.
Oh, I know. You fight because you don't have the choice. I chose this life. This is why you'll fail.
You talk a lot, coward!
Steady your stance. Stand your ground.
Can we swap swords? Yours looks a lot lighter.
Grip that sword properly. You're a disgrace to it. You never fight to defend yourself. Fight to kill, to conquer.
Whatever. You're still a coward.
Who do you think you are to defy me?
I'm Amicia Daroon.
Shut
I kneel to no one.
It's going to be difficult to recover from that. Like, no, the blood loss alone, but also just like, we don't have antibiotics yet.
You see, you kneel just fine.
No! Please stop! Please stop! From
Oh,
one
you
mother to
cut off my
another.
ponytail. That's just
Enough
mean.
games, Victor. This is not what we're here for. I'm sorry. War took its toll on my husband. He gets carried away sometimes.
Oh, I understand. My daughter gets the occasional murder boner
I
too.
admire you. Your children are strong. Your bonds are strong. When I was her age, I could only wish for this kind of love. But it's not just about us. For love is meant to be shared, to be turned into light, shone over the whole world. Such is the fate of the Child of Embers.
Love can kill, Emily. By the time you realize that, it will be too late.
If I was Amicia, I'd just be shouting, "He made it all up!"
For now, it will be quick.
I'm so proud of you.
Well done.
Amicia? Mummy?
Imagine if they hadn't come here. We could have just left on the boat with Sophia.
I feel funny.
It's the Child of Embers, who we've just recently kidnapped. Should we put some sort of guard on him, sir? No! No! Just let him roam around as he pleases.
Mummy?
He's like a 6-year-old child. What could he possibly do? Like, he has the powers to control a swarm of carnivorous rats or anything.
Where is everyone?
Perish the thought. No. In fact, I say take all of the guards that we normally have in the courtyard and just put them somewhere else. Make it so that he can essentially wander around at his leisure. In fact, I don't want him to have any kind of human interaction whatsoever. Just like one guy on the door just going, "Sorry, go out, stay in your room." So, the child that we built our entire made-up cult around, we're just leaving him on his own? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. No, Hugo can sense that this door is not the one. Exactly, yeah, just leave the incredibly powerful child behind. It's like, imagine if you found Jesus, like the real Jesus. You know, not historical Jesus, actual Son of God Jesus, and you went, "Oh, God,
My head.
I gotta nip out for like 5 hours. Are you gonna be alright on your own?"
Is this a dream?
Like, even if Jesus would be perfectly fine, just, bumming around in your flat,
It's real.
watching TV, give him an iPad,
These people.
keep him distracted. I would just cancel my other plans. I'd just be like, "Hey, I know we made plans to go to the movie, but I've got Jesus over. So, do you want to come over to mine? We can get him to do some miracles." Don't worry about bringing the wine. I got that covered.
What are you doing?
Emily?
Oh, my baby boy. You should get back to bed.
Hugo.
You killed her.
To ignore the...
No, I'll take you back to bed. Victor, take him back, will you?
First thing you would say to Jesus is, "Oh, God." I feel like that's appropriate. Because, he is 1/3.
Sire, we can't stay here. We'll get her from inside.
It's you. It's you. I knew it.
Oh, she's going to get eaten by rats.
No.
Hugo, you remember last chapter when I was like...
You need more rats.
Yeah, do you remember last chapter when I was like, hey, don't do this, Hugo? Hugo.
She's stuck. Take her down. Call more.
Do more. Do this.
There's your blood. Let the rats eat them. Keep going, Hugo.
Whoa! What? What is that?
Hugo, ignore everything that I've said previously about using the rats to kill people. And what I need you to do now is I need you to get all of the rats and kill all of the people. The death of my mother has really changed my opinion.
It's working. Keep going. More rats are coming.
Oh, they don't even care about the light anymore either.
Stop, Hugo. You're almost there.
Oh. Hugo, we got blood. We may have had a bit tunnel vision.
She's stuck. Take her down. Call more.
They'll come for blood.
I was sort of thinking, oh, why is killing people increasing the rats? But yeah, obviously, the more people that die here, the more rats will show up.
Yes, come. Come to me. Give us your blood.
That was close. It's like, God, why are we all wearing such poorly fitting tabards? They make it really hard to, like, properly run up and just hit this child in the head with an axe.
He won't hold Amicia.
Good. Let him.
Ah, God damn it! It's so hard to tell which one's closest. There's no, like, they don't get, the marks don't get bigger.
She's stuck. Take her down. Call more.
They'll come for blood.
There's your blood. Let the rats eat them.
What are you doing?
So what happens from here? I mean, I guess we kill the Count and Countess with rats. But I'm bleeding. And my shoulder's knackered, so I'm not super useful as an action video game protagonist anymore. I mean, unless we discover the rats have healing properties.
Too close. They're far too close.
Well, so my aim with the rats is a bit... Like, I really feel like I aimed at that guy then, for example.
He won't hold Amicia.
Yeah, see, those last ones, they come in really quick, one after another. This section's so long.
They'll come for blood.
There's your blood. Let the rats eat them.
What are you doing?
We're making you pay. Keep going, Hugo.
Salutations, Briar. The rats have returned to tell us of a birthday bash. Is that a music reference?
Come to me. Give us your blood.
Too close.
Oh, it's a meme. Okay. I do know more about memes than I do music, but I'm still woefully ignorant.
It's working. Keep going. More rats are
You know. You know, I know all your base. Dang it! Hugo, you need to rat faster. Alright, it's... You're taking too long between each rat.
She's stuck. Take her down. Call more. They'll come for blood.
Hang on, do I have to... Oh, I don't actually have to keep looking at them whilst the... I just have to point and click. And then I can just... I can go away, I can look at something else then. Oh, that makes this way easier. I thought I had to, like, hold while the rats swarmed.
Shut up. You will all die.
We love you anyway. Well, thank you. I would be in big trouble if your appreciation of me was reliant on how well I knew memes. I'd love to be better at memes. I've just got a terrible memory for that sort of stuff. Okay, this is a bit easier. Nope, we're okay. No, big guy, big guy! Oh, wrong one. Dang it. This section's weirdly difficult. Like...
She's stuck. Take her down. Call more. They'll come for blood. There's your blood. Let the rats eat them. What are you doing? We're making you pay. Keep going, Hugo. Whoa. What? What is that? Shut up. You will all die.
I remember the first game when we were trying to stop Hugo from becoming a villain. We really did a good job. We're a good sister.
Too close. They're far too close. Keep going. More rats are coming.
Okay. I don't see any markers behind me. Okay, man, I was literally right on the cusp every time.
You did it. It's your turn, Emily. We'll spill your blood now.
Ha ha ha. You killed my mum, I killed your wife. I also killed all of your cult. But that was an accident. This one was on purpose.
We'll never leave this island. I'll finish this.
We may have destabilized the ground with all the rats. That's unfortunate. We come for the ha-has and watching how many times GTA can screw you over. Well, I'm glad to hear that. The ha-has are happy to provide. The GTA screwing me over. I'd like it if it happened less, but I was thinking, because I had in my head like there was more time before Christmas, but I realized this will probably take me up until Christmas, this week and next week, possibly the week after, because we didn't start. Oh, don't make me play as Lucas. Okay, good. And so we're not going to be able to do Ballad of Gay Tony until the new year. I wanted to finish GTA 4 this year, but I guess it doesn't really matter. But I'm good. I'm good. I've been opening my Crane Game prizes. I ate some weird chicken, which was quite nice. And some Calorie Mate, which was not very nice. And then we're playing Rat Game. But yes, cold's all... Well, I don't know if it was a cold. I think it was just... I don't know. It was a migraine and a stomachache. And then a bit of a kind of blocked nose. I don't know. It was kind of weird. I didn't feel like fatigued at any point. But I'm all better now. All fine and dandy. Hoping that you are too. Did Hugo die? I was talking about... Did Hugo die? No, Hugo's fine. He's just traumatized. He's just dead on the inside.
Hugo, say something.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you're dandy.
Look at me, please. I need you.
Amicia, we can't stay here.
He won't talk to me.
We need to leave.
Hugo, answer me.
Amicia, we need to leave.
To go where?
The harbor. We're leaving this place.
Yeah, this place sucks.
I want rest.
You can rest when you're safe.
We will never be, Lucas. Never. There can be no peace for us. Look at him.
I'll lead the way. Don't think. Just follow me. I'll be your path for the both of you. I'll carry you if I must. But I'm taking you out of here. Take a deep breath and stand up.
I got the cross my back.
You did it.
I guess I fell on it.
Come on, Hugo. Good. I'm taking you out of here.
Hugo's become like weirdly robotic now. Do you know I gave Lucas shit for being a bit annoying, but he's an alright kid. I feel like all this time spent with Hugo has made me appreciate Lucas more. Lucas was much less annoying than Hugo.
Is it the arm?
Shoulder.
We have to fix it.
Do it.
Oh, it's just dislocated. Oh, that's easy.
Don't move. It's gonna hurt.
Hang on, I didn't get it. I need to do it again. Might be easier to throw old Hugo into a volcano. I've been saying this for a long time now. Killing the child would solve so many problems.
Come on.
But hey, my shoulder's quote-unquote fixed.
Hugo, let's go.
Breathe.
I like as well that they've made Hugo catatonic. They're like, well, we can't have her not talking to someone. Give Lucas back. Give her Lucas so she's got someone to talk to. Is it so wrong to just have a tiny bit of silence in this game?
Anything will help.
When did I get a fourth tool? Okay, I can upgrade additional knives and pyrex. Sounds good. Upgrade our equipment anywhere. I think I'll upgrade my gear. Because I'll get an achievement.
Much better.
There you go. And then I'll go for the pockets one afterwards and see if maybe I can get a couple more upgrades off the back of that. Yes, and how dare you want the silence? It's not much to ask for. I don't want there to be complete silence for the whole game. I just want them to talk less.
It's our way out.
How do we?
The upper floor. There may be things up there we can use.
I'll look. Stay with him.
Amicia, you're still hurt.
Try to bring him back. However you can. Please.
Fine. But don't go too far.
Blocked. Can't move this thing from
Well,
here.
Hugo, I think you can hear me.
Try tickling him.
I'm sorry. I need to know if you're alright.
I don't know that tickling is a a recognized technique to snap someone out of being catatonic, but clutching at straws here. Maybe Hugo is a robot and is being piloted by a tiny rat. He's a Gundam. Surely it'd be more like Ratatouille, where he's got like a rat piloting him on the top of, grabbing his like hair.
A pole with a rope.
Yeah, that'll let me bring that down, but I need to get into that room. Oh, that's probably something I can shoot. There we go.
Keep going.
I was fully expecting it just to just go ah every time I use my sling now. So you lost. Do you remember that stealth bonus you unlocked earlier that makes the sling quiet? Unfortunately, Amicia dislocating her shoulder has permanently rendered that upgrade useless.
Come on.
She now screams every time she uses her. She will now scream every time she uses it. I'm sorry. Wait, did that make things better? Okay, no, I see what I need to do now. I need to pull this out and then go around. +2 scream per slingshot pull, and it stacks. Yeah, if you do too many in quick succession, she just eventually just, it's a constant.
Hugo, if you can hear my voice, move one of
Like
your
one
fingers.
continuous scream of anguish. And you do too many and it just pops right back out again, and you have to get Lucas to pop it back in again. It's a whole new gameplay mechanic.
That's something. Good work. We'll try to climb up.
Yes.
Are you alright?
No.
Yes.
No, I know I'm really, really not, Lucas. Everything's terrible.
I can't.
Oh, this isn't a document. This is just a crying table.
Please. How am I going to do this? Please. I can't. Help me. Lord.
Satan, whoever's listening.
Stop. Stop. Stand up. Stand up and go.
Oh, a lovely new memory from my memory collection. Excellent. Again, I love how the memories started off as being like these lovely, like, oh, I found a feather, and oh, we've won the target competition at the fun fair, and now it's just like trauma, trauma, trauma.
Coming back.
We found a corpse.
Let's use this thing.
Come on, Hugo.
Amicia had a breakdown. Everything's terrible. Maybe instead of hounding these kids, they should figure out where all the rats came from he's controlling, because I think your island is overrun and you're focusing on the wrong problem. Well, you're right, to a degree. We did release most of the rats. Like, we did intentionally unlock the kind of tomb where the rats were being kept on this specific island. In other places, they just kind of come from underground. It's not really clear. And, like, they're in the sewers, but, I mean, I assume they're sewers that are being used, so you wonder why... Yeah. Also, rats grow in, like, bags. Salutations, TD. Good to see you. Hope you're fine and dandy.
I saw those things inside the carrier's tomb.
Why did they have a rat vault? Well...
It will kill the sun.
What?
Sunkiller. The Light Devourer. It's the nebula the old texts talk about. It's real.
I'm home.
No! This isn't home!
Oh, I think the evil has gotten Hugo. I think the macula's taken over.
It's not him, Amicia. It's the macula talking, trying to fill the void left by your mother's death.
I should have saved her, but... We can still finish this. You hear me, Hugo?
I love that Arno's still around here somewhere. Just hanging out. Just be like, what's going on out there?
Amicia, we need to leave this damn rock and take him away from here. He's drowning. Amicia, focus. You need to push back. Talk to him. Keep him afloat. He needs you.
I get it. I'm just trying tickling him.
All right.
And they didn't try it in the Poltergeist, and I feel like it wouldn't have had a negative effect. Whoever heard of tickling making a situation worse? I was fourth in your top 4 streamers in your Twitch recap. Oh, well that's nice. Hang on, can Hugo rat? No, okay, they want me to solve this problem. That's nice to know. Oh.
Stay close.
What does it want me to do here? I don't have any light. Oh, there's a torch. There we go. I have light. That's question asked, question answered. Oh, that's nice. I'm happy that you watched me as much as you did. I got my Twitch recap, and my top 4 were people that I do watch quite a lot, but also I feel like I didn't watch any of them very much. It just gives you an idea of how little time I have to actually enjoy other people's streams. It's just, between working and streaming myself, it's all just, there's very little time in between. Oh, but that's nice.
Close to me.
Careful.
Wait, did we drop the torch?
Worse than anything.
Well, I think we dropped the torch. This is going to be a problem. Yeah, they were going to die.
Help me.
Yeah, okay. So I guess I need to be more careful. I thought maybe this was just going to be a walk and talk section, but with rats. But I do actually need to kind of pay attention to where I'm walking and not go near the.
So what? Move.
I think he's doing it.
What?
I felt his body spasm right before it all burst.
I told you, his bond with the macula is getting stronger.
You went from listening to Fall Out Boy at the start of the game to listening to My Chemical Romance. He's definitely in his emo phase. Well, his second emo phase. He did have an emo phase in the first game. He had like a black clothes on and all his hair was greasy. And there was a man trying to make him evil. But he got better. And now it's happened again.
We need to be more careful.
Okay, so I can't go that way because the gas will extinguish my fire.
Lucas, there's something ahead.
Are these fresh bodies, or are these the bodies?
It cannot be.
Are these the bodies from the last time?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey,
I'm waiting.
Hugo, is that you?
now,
Yes.
Can we come out?
come, Hugo.
No! I'm staying.
There is nothing here for you.
This is home. This is...
Stop! You're coming with me, whether you want to or not. You hear me? He's coming with me!
No.
So angry. They're coming. Run!
Why did you put the torch down? Every goddamn time, I swear. Hold. It's the one thing keeping you alive. I like... Hugo's like, no, I want to stay here. I don't want to leave. I'll still help you up, though. I'll still help you climb up. And I'll still jump down to you when you jump down after me. It's like, I appreciate their stock animations. But if I was Hugo, there's plenty of opportunities for me just to leave. Within these animations.
Hugo?
What have you found? Oh, it's just some fire.
See? There's still light.
I kind of want to see what Hugo's like final form is if he keeps going down the evil macula route. Like, does he just like summon the rats into some kind of giant, like,
That's our blood. That's you.
rat mech suit that he wears, and he just stomps around as a giant rat monster?
We're not done yet. We should go.
Yes, I'm ready.
We still have to reach the harbor.
Yeah, right? Mecha rat. I feel like there needs to be, before this game ends, it's part of the reason, it's a small part of the reason, but it is part of the reason why I'm insistent on finishing this game.
Wrong with the sea.
The land is gone.
It's me.
No.
I did this.
The
Oh,
rats did.
I think Hugo might be back.
I did it.
No. The Count and Countess did. Let's go. Let's just go.
Part of the reason is I'm kind of hoping that there's a, like,
Yes, they're still here.
Always. Always in my head.
Hugo?
Let him, Amicia.
You are not in charge. I am the one in charge. You obey me. You hear me? You obey me.
throw yourselves into the ocean.
I think they heard you.
Good work, Hugo.
I've seen you do that.
Because it hurts.
I'm sorry.
Well, we're all in a little bit of pain at the moment, so join the club, Hugo. I'm hoping that there's some big, climactic, rat-based event by the end of this game. Just, like you said, rat mech, rat tornado. I feel like anything less than neither of those would be disappointing.
Soldiers.
Why do we still want the child? He'll be the end of us. He ruined everything.
This happened because he's under the influence of that defiler girl. That's why the Count wants her dead at all costs.
Let's hope it works.
Defiler. You've earned a new title, Amicia.
Counts, that's one.
I'm sure they want me to use, like, rats or something to kill these guys, but I have my crossbow. Like, yeah, we could have popped that pocket of that big squishy bubble of rats. I'm gonna be honest, if there was a big squishy, like, rat egg hanging out on a rock, I wouldn't go anywhere near it. No matter what. Like, even if I heard a noise. Even if I heard a suspicious noise, I'd be like, do you know what? I'm okay. I'm okay not knowing what that was.
They still want you dead, even in the middle of this mess. They'd rather kill someone than face their own end. Nothing new.
Oosh, not at all. No one in this game has critical thinking skills. Yeah.
Was it? Ha! Nowhere to find. Found you at last.
They found us.
Well, yes, thank you. Yeah. I feel like I've just got too many tools now. I just have too many ways to kill people that it's just not a problem. Just gonna wait for the fire to go out so I can get my oh well, I'll take the alcohol. Yeah, that makes sense. My bolt caught fire, but the alcohol, famously not very flammable, was fine. Yoink, yoink.
How deep does this thing go? There's not a rock left visible. I don't want to know.
How deep are your rats? Huh. So is that the rat's endgame? To hollow out, like, the inside of the island?
That gate up there, I think it's the village entrance. What's left of it?
Oh, I don't think my... Hang on.
So imprudent to do. Hurry!
We've been spotted.
Oh, did that not... I thought that would work. I guess not. Okay. I'll kill him. Oh, of course he catches fire. Alright, well, you can have one of these instead. Oh, you probably need an extinguish. There we go. I got him in the end. I got him in the end. My bolts are probably... Oh, I got one of them back. As long as I got one. As long as I got one.
Hugo, are you still alright?
Oh, there's a really big cat as the final boss. No, if the cat would surely be, like, on our side. Maybe Hugo takes on the form of a giant rat, and I take on the form of a giant cat. And it's just like... It's like the end of Metal Gear Solid 4. I say, having not played that game. I think it's near the end of the... I think the big mech battle at the end of that is near the end of Resident Evil 4.
Too high. We need something to reach it.
I figured there'd be a big chest up here somewhere.
This, maybe.
You see how much easier this is now that everyone's dead? I just take my time.
Let's go.
Yeah, see, if there was anyone alive to hear that, I'd be in trouble.
Yes.
Never played 4 either, loved 3. Yeah, I had problems with 3. I have problems with 3, but I did like it at the end, especially when you get like the big reveal. There was... I had problems with Snake. How basically Big Boss acted in every cutscene, because he just constantly let people beat him up. And I was like, why is he not fighting back? Why does he constantly let himself get his ass kicked? He was so lame in every cutscene.
I heard the Count is so devastated he won't even be there for the hanging. They built a gallows on the harbour square for honour.
They're hanging the walls. Damn them. I wanted to see that.
Yes, me too.
He's not dead. He needs us.
We don't have time.
We must go.
Really? Even after what he's done? All right. We need to reach that harbour anyway. We get Arno on the way and we get out of here. Mind the drop.
Oh, I got an aggressive skill. Oh, I forgot that this was a thing. How have I not maxed out aggressiveness yet? Oh, but I can strangle... Wait, when I've been... Oh, yeah, I've been able to strangle people with my bow. I just haven't been doing it. I remember now. I'm really surprised I haven't maxed this out, though. I have been very aggressive, but I guess I've been tempering it with other... I've not just been running around and killing people. I've been sneaking and using equipment and stuff as well. I guess it just counts as aggressive if I kill people with my crossbow or my sling, which I don't do that often, to be fair. So, guiding Ava was easier than guiding Emma, and I would die on that hill. Emma, was that in the second one? I've played Sons of Liberty once, and I don't remember a lot about it. But there's a bit where you guide. Is it at the end where you're protecting her from Vamp? Dang it, I didn't... That wasn't what I wanted to do. That also was not what I wanted to do. I wanted this one. I wasted two things there. This is just as an aside, but every time I go into this menu and I read Tar with the Sling, in my head, I say it to the tune of Boots with the Fur. Every single time. I've not mentioned it, because... I feel like it wasn't worth mentioning, but it was too much. Oh, come on. They were eating the corpse. You couldn't let me just get to the fire. It was like one rat. Look at this tiny group of rats. Can't be cool. Can't be cool and let me just walk over here. Have to be a dick about it. Oh. Hang on. That's fine. Ha! We both have the same idea. I win. You lose. And now there are rats. I didn't have anything to do with that one. You just died. Yeah, she was sedated with some story beers, and you had to handhold her through holes and flooded tunnels before protecting her from Vamp. Just for her to die anyway. She was unsavable. Yeah, I remember doing the sniping bit with Vamp. Oh wait, he doesn't have a helmet on. I can just kill him. Why were there rats on the other side of that window? Come on now. I don't have time to look before I leap. I'm Amicia de Rune, I think. Do you know, I really want to get that bolt back, but I feel like the materials I'd need to use to get it back kind of offset the gain. But then again, bolts are useful. Oh, hang on. Is that one? Nope, that is a flicker of light. Yeah, I replayed Metal Gear... Well, I played Metal Gear Solid 3, because I never finished it the first time I played it. Last year. Yeah, it was last year. And I've been... I've been meaning to... Sorry, I just had to focus while I killed that one dude. I've been meaning to play Metal Gear Solid 2 and play for the first time Metal Gear Solid 4. And I heard the emulation on 4 was quite good, but I tried getting it working. I just couldn't... Nope, okay. That guy just got himself killed again. I couldn't get it working without... like, just a massive amount of slowdown. This is a shame.
Creatures. Dumb critters.
One of these guys doesn't have a helmet. So I should be able to just sling them.
I know you're somewhere at last.
They found us.
How? How? Oh, god damn it! I went to the exact same place I died last time. Oh, no, 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 don't quit. Restart. Ugh, why are there so many rats in this game about rats? No, come on! I got you. I mean, see, you had one rat biting at your heel there. Okay. That's not enough to slow you down. There we go. Can you...
Get over here! I've got trespassers! I may be stuck here, but you and me, we're not done yet. Run out! Search the area!
Why can't the rats get him? Is this... Oh, it's because there's a... Oh, come on, the rats... Really? The rats clearly had that guy. I extinguished the fire. Damn it. Right, can we... I just want to kill these people with rats. Thank you. It's not... I'm not asking for a lot. I just need to kill a few men with rats. Why don't you go down... Are you afraid of a slight fall? You're a rat. You are rats. Okay. Man, there's a lot of guys around here. Oh, you can climb this. You can climb this. That's right, that's right.
Push yourself. I can do it.
Come on. You had that guy. Look, he stopped. Why would you stop running? Okay. He has a light. But I've put rats near him. And that's half the battle. That's the one. I go over there's like, Jeff, you okay? I heard you screaming in agony and there's a lot of fire over where you are now. You saw the title of the stream. Why are you playing the sentence? Spite. Mostly spite. Salutations, Stone. You finished High on Life today. Is that any good? I haven't checked into the reviews yet. It's very good, is it? Okay. It's one of those games that I probably won't ever stream because, like, it's the same as like the South Park games. I really liked South Park. I only played the first one, the Stick of Truth, but like the comedy's kind of already there. There's not a lot for me to add. It would just be me going, huh, that was funny. It's much more fun to make fun of games like this, which is super serious.
I never imagined the rats could reach such power.
Let's thus stay here once we're gone.
That will depend on Hugo.
Yeah, I wanted to play Fractured Butthole, but it was, I can't remember why I didn't. I think it just came out at a time when there was other stuff I wanted to play. And then there's never been a time when I've had enough kind of space in my backlog of games that I've gone, let's play South Park. Like, a very good example is that this weekend, I took the weekend off to relax and play some video games. And I've got, like, God of War, I got Marvel's Midnight Suns, I've got Gotham Knights, all sort of half-started, all like with about sort of 2 to 10 hours in them. And I just played Vampire Survivor all day Saturday. Which, you know, honestly, probably a better game than all of them. I mean, I need to put a bit more time into God of War, but... I really need to make sure I just shoot them with my regular bolts. Oh.
Help me catch those intruders!
They've seen us.
How does that not... Okay, fine. No, stop. Okay. How does that... How do you not catch fire? Like, I can... And if I get him with an odorous... Is that enough to... No. I can kill this guy, and therefore I should... Actually, can I... Does he have a clasp on his back? I forget that that's how you're supposed to kill these guys. Yeah, he does.
You better leading me right to them. Thought you could hide from me.
There we go. There we go. I just need to take off his protective armor. Let's watch him cook, Hugo. Let's watch him cook so we can go and get our arrow back. Got Elden Ring, but I've no clue what I'm doing in it. Elden Ring's one of those games where I think it's okay to not have any clue in it. You just kind of figure it out at your own pace. Like, yeah, it's, you know, it's nice to have an optimal build, but at the same time, it's also nice to just mess around with a big marble on your head and play around with a weapon made out of, like, jellyfish. I'm trying to remember what like the silly weapons you get in that game. I know there's a shield made out of jellyfish.
I'm here, so just stay. I beg you.
I think that's part of the appeal, is that you just don't know what is going on. Finished Mafia 2 in a day. That's... I've played Mafia 2. That's the open world one, isn't it? I mean, I know 3 is open world as well. But as opposed to 1, which is more... linear? I'd like to play those. I remastered at some point. Maybe as part of Crime Time when I finish GTA, when I finally get round to playing GTA 5. But I want to replay Sleeping Dogs as well because I love that game. There's a lot of good Crime Time games.
Yes. Now where's Anna?
And none my luck. By the time I finish GTA 5, GTA 6 will be on the way.
We must go faster. They're going to kill him.
We're doing all we can.
If they kill him, I'll kill
Yeah, I know they're remastered. That's what I'm saying. I'd like to play them. I didn't get them when they first came out. And they're you can get them for pretty cheap now, I think. I've seen them on sale a few times, but just never had the never felt the urge.
Let's see what can be done.
So I've got 3. So if I upgrade my instruments, I can upgrade wherever.
Looking pretty good.
And if I get 2 more tools, I don't need tools to upgrade anymore. Which, I mean, it sounds good, but I do still need pieces. So it's not... Although I wonder if now, if I get that, I wonder if tools get broken down into pieces. Because you do need a lot of pieces. Where am I going?
Careful with the drop here.
Very well.
I mean, I'm not going to the harbour. But where is that in relation to... I mean, I assume I'm going on the right path. There was a plank that I had to move, and that normally means progress. Because, you know, the alliteration. Planks means progress.
Let's go. We have to get closer.
So this is the Anna, the one they call the Wall.
Yes. We have to save him.
Even if he doesn't deserve it.
I see.
Look, he wanted to kill the Count. We want to kill the Count. We're not that different, he and I. You just need to get over the fact that Arno's not a bad guy, Amicia. Mafia 2 is 25. I'd probably buy the collection, because they normally bundle it all together for, like, half the price of all the games individually. And I've never played Mafia 1 or Mafia 3, so...
Let's move closer.
It's crowded.
Yes, get ready.
There are jars of tar right next to them.
Now, Amicia, do something.
Give it to me.
Did you come to finish me?
Shut up! We're taking you out of here!
Can I...
No! Stick with me!
Trust her, Hugo.
This is not just for us. This child belongs to the world. He's our future.
I have a few extinguishers. I'll help.
Oh, hang on, I need to... So I need to pop his chain off. There we go. Oh! I don't really have anything to help here.
He's yours.
Give me a sec, give me a sec, I need another bolt. There we go. Grab that back.
More of them coming.
Yeah, thanks, Arno.
Hang on, Amicia. You're
Fortunately,
doing
they're
it.
all yelling.
They've got reinforcements.
Okay, these dudes are the big dudes. Some pots would be nice. Okay, well, we'll just make do. Boots with the fur! I'm really good. Ignore the shot that I missed. Ah! Lucas is actually like properly assisting me here as well. It's great, good. Ah, oh, dang it! We killed each other at the same time. Ah. Yeah.
Hang on, Amicia. You're doing it.
Yes!
They've got reinforcements.
Alright. Sling this one. And that's him. Then...
Finish this.
What do you think I'm doing?
I wonder.
Ah! Oh! Oh, ow! Oh, that really smarted. She hit me in the chest with a rock, she did. Working on it. Did that break? Nope. What?
Don't! They won't have you, Hugo, I promise!
Stop it! I need my bolt.
Yes.
1 second.
Right.
It is the problem with these ones, is when you shoot them, they do burst into flames occasionally. There we go. Let me just restock my supplies in case I need to fight again on my way out. Just do a lap of the courtyard. There was actually a lot more stuff around here than I thought there was. There we go. Okay.
Watch out!
Oh, they took his armor.
It's approaching. You've done enough damage.
Oh no! Hugo, stay here!
You'll get a quick death.
Never!
We're here to save you, sir.
Yeah, okay. Well, Hugo's got this covered. Here, Hugo.
Bloody hell.
You good? You okay, son?
It's over now.
We did it, Hugo.
Yes. Breathe. Calm down now. It's Friano, right?
Yes. Please.
Oh, they took his armor off of him. I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Come on.
That's my bad shoulder as well.
Hugo says it was his.
Hey, he's got his big shield at least. And I found a sword, so he found a sword somewhere. Yeah, we saved Arno. He's my favorite character.
Sophia!
You took your sweet time. Come aboard.
I don't know if I ever played the Darkness games. I think I might have... I either played or watched someone play like the first hour of the first game.
She won't come back.
We must go. Now.
I see.
Yeah, it's not a series I ever got into.
You, come.
And they stopped making them, so...
She's never coming back.
I know.
Maybe I could get the rats to like, puppet her. Like, just to climb inside of her and puppet her like a real mum. So, yes, Hugo, maybe. Maybe. For a bit.
Already. You are her greatest gift. She loved you the way you are. The way she made you.
She loved you the way you are. Ignore earlier in this game where she was trying to send you away to an island to live out your final days. Ignore that part. She totally loved you and was, you know, not ashamed of what you are.
We keep them so that we don't forget. So that we can accept. Until they don't hurt anymore.
She was totally Team Hugo. Just, you're a child. You won't remember properly. I can just tell you whatever I want. So on chapter 14, I'm tempted to go one more chapter just because we started late. And I would like to finish this next week. And there's 4 chapters left.
Never get back.
Not all of us did.
And I feel like this could be a short one because we're on a boat.
But he'll get better now. We all will.
We'll all will. Amicia, it's again constantly
Come talk if you want.
basing
Fresh air.
all of her like assumptions on nothing. She's like, this time we won't doom whatever settlement we go to. This time it will be fine.
Passed out. Stay there. You don't want to wake up after this. Trust me.
I mean, I assume the Count's still gonna like come for us.
The Raskas. You saved our lives.
I mean, yeah, there's 4 more chapters. We haven't killed him yet,
Is that well?
or he hasn't killed us. Either
I woke
or.
up thinking I was dead.
I know that one. What will you do now?
My mother, she had a house, an old house in the mountains. I promised him a chance to be happy. That's where we'll get it.
Sounds nice.
You'll always be welcome there. I know you don't like heights.
Hey, people change.
This is our plan, to live in a house on a mountain.
I could sleep for weeks. I need a bath too.
Ah, it's fine. It's the 13th century. You only bathe, like, once a year.
Oh, hey. How do you feel?
It's part of the reason there is a plague.
Just like after a strange dream. Yeah, a terrible one. But I couldn't wake up until I dreamt it.
Changed.
Reborn. Almost.
There's a home ahead now, Lucas. Will you come with us?
Well, I think you and Hugo are my home, so yes.
We're glad to have you with us.
Yes. Again, ignore the part earlier in the story where we abandoned you, and I appreciate that we're your home because everyone else you know and love has died.
How's the view?
It's nice.
What's on your mind?
Do you think I'm different?
Well, I don't know. Are you hungry?
Huh? Yes.
Well, still the same.
I feel different. Things feel different.
You are wearing those silly little shoulder things.
Some things just make it go faster.
They make you look ridiculous.
Yes. But we'll slow things down from now on. We'll take all the time we need.
I can't wait to be in the mountain.
Soon. Very soon. We're going home, Hugo. Our home.
Yes.
It almost definitely probably won't be covered in rats.
How about we ask him
Maybe.
directly?
All right. Are you alive?
What do you think?
Dead people don't talk.
Good catch. Hey. I'm sorry for... well, everything. Thank you for getting your sister to help me. You saved me.
Look who finally decided to be nice.
Don't make me regret it.
The war's over, Arno. We've all earned a rest. You should try it too. Hey! Ship! Damn, the Count.
It's coming fast.
You see,
We
that's
don't.
the thing with war.
We don't have any rats on the open sea. Unless! Load the cannons with rats!
No, this can't be happening!
Go inside, Hugo. You'll be safer.
Keep steering! Wheel hoisted! Amicia, up here, with me!
Coming!
They'll manage. Stay
Man the rope on the other side!
All right! Come on, faster!
That bastard!
Sophia, your ship's supposed to be like a sloop or something, isn't it? It's supposed to be like quicker than a galleon.
Done! Good!
They're still closing the distance!
No! What now? Turn the sail to the wind! We need a better angle!
Amicia, get to the lower deck!
Right away!
I'll give you some slack.
These are all things I know from Sea of Thieves, admittedly, but
No right to fail this, Arno!
We won't!
I assume Sea of Thieves is, like, accurate. Why would it not be?
Won't be enough! They're coming!
Throw some cargo overboard!
On it! Ha! Give me a hand, Amicia!
Coming!
What are we throwing? All the food and vegetables? No, these are the lemons!
Heads down, everyone!
Clean up here, Amicia! Quick!
I'll handle the cargo. Go!
Right! Hold on, I'm coming!
You really thought you could leave with my child?
He's not your child, you lunatic!
Touch him in your
Don't hurt the child. Kill him.
Wait, which child? Most of the boat is full of children, sir.
Don't die now!
Okay, kill that child, but don't kill the other child.
They're going to ram us! Yeah! No!
Yeah, they had helmets on. I couldn't do a whole lot there.
Oh no!
Amicia! Amicia! What's going on? Oh no! They fell overboard! Get up, Amicia!
This is like in Evangelion when they ran out of budget. It's like this was too difficult to animate. So we're just gonna have the characters yell what's happening.
Look out! Sophia! No!
Come on, I'll cut you all to pieces!
There's too many, Arno!
Not if there are two of us.
Coming!
Take that boat for the Count of Provence! Come here, Victor! Don't be a coward! Don't worry, you're next. Enjoy seeing your men die, Victor!
We must hold, Arno!
Don't worry, I won't rest until this bastard's dead. Then save your breath, old
Hang on, let me kill that one and you kill that one.
Focus! The boat is done, Arno!
We'll take theirs. I'll never get the boy! You hear me?
I'm gonna be honest, Arno, I'm a lot better at killing people than you are.
There will be
I'm out of slings. Oh, I have knives. Okay, I was just going to get my crossbow bolts, but... Oh, god damn it. I was just about healing from my sword wounds. Oh, did I die?
Hugo, come with me. Hugo, come here.
I just die in a cutscene. The hell?
Sorry, child. The rats can't help you here. Such a fragile little thing.
All right. You've won. Don't hurt him.
Hurt him? He's Emily's son. My son. He's a god.
How is someone without a helmet causing me this much problem? Like one good slingshot and he's dead.
I owe this to Emily. With her, I tried so hard to believe this world wasn't just blood and war. That I could throw a blanket over these flames.
So I shall raise this child whose main special ability is killing people with rats.
People like us, we are born to feed that fire.
Whatever you're planning with him, it won't work. He will destroy you.
He'll destroy what I tell him to. We'll set this world aflame.
What?
And I'll forge an empire from that fire.
What exactly is stopping Arno from running over and killing him with a sword?
It's not over, you coward. You owe me blood.
I paid that price.
All of the Count's men are dead.
My son needs to rest.
There's one archer. Is that what's stopping you? There's one archer with terrible aim. I mean, I say terrible aim. He did kill me. So. Maybe I'll get better. Maybe I'll get better. Hey, that chapter was short. There we go. Alright, well, let's watch the start of this chapter, and then we'll call it a night. Let's see if I'm actually dead. Oh, I'm still alive. Excellent.
Damn you goddamn pig!
Stop shouting.
I have a really bad headache.
For the pain. We use it on the battlefield.
Hugo.
I'm sorry. I was stuck. I had to pull us out or we'd be dead.
We need to take him back. The Count knows what Hugo can do. We need to reach them before he hurts him even more.
Let's go. Sophia and Lucas have gone ahead looking for horses. Clench your teeth.
God damn it!
Yeah.
There's a real, like, non-zero chance that Amicia will just succumb to her wounds at the end of this game.
It'll kick in soon.
It's like, we did it, Hugo. We're home. And then her arm goes limp in the chair.
So now he wants war. He said he'll use your brother to conquer.
There'll be nothing left to conquer.
I know.
Ah, we're only in France. There's loads of other countries we could go and conquer. We could go to Germany. You take over Germany. They got lovely sausages and meat. It'd be great. Anyway, let's call it there. It's getting better. I enjoyed the last 3 chapters. Just gonna hold on Amicia in agony. I much more enjoyed the last few chapters than I did the previous few chapters. I will. The last 3 chapters last time really grated on me. But these 3 have been okay. I think it's because it's been more action and because Arno's back, my boy Arno. and Hugo's not been here, and he's been quiet because he's been traumatized. Like, really, just Hugo shutting up does just make the difference, doesn't it? So, maybe he'll die, and we won't have to, you know, we can enjoy the last 3 chapters in peace. So, yeah, we'll try and finish this next Wednesday. I will try and be optimistic about the ending. And I will have my fingers crossed. It's just hilarious. The singing me just writhe in pain. I will have my fingers crossed so hard that we get either a Ratnado, a rat mech, or a giant rat. Just some, like I said, just some kind of climactic rat-based thing. You know, just to kind of bring everything to a head. Yeah, I wanted to get silly. Side hurts, Ginger Dandy won't shut up, this is hell. It's considering she's in pain, it's exactly the quietest she's ever been. It's just quietly suffering, holding her side. I'll shut up soon. Yeah, so let's call it there. Good stream. I didn't think I'd get with the Crane game opening stuff. I didn't think I'd get through the. I didn't think I'd get through 3 chapters, but they've all been quite short chapters today, which is quite nice. Because it means less of this game to play. I really do just I don't hate this game. The stream title is an exaggeration. I just couldn't be bothered to think of something better. But I am enjoying this game less than I was when I started. But enough that I'm still enjoying it that I will finish it. So we'll finish this next week before Christmas. I'm going to stream tomorrow as a bonus stream. Going to play HoloCure, the HoloLive version of Vampire Survivors. Because I really like Vampire Survivors, as it turns out, having played it last week. And I really like HoloLive. So let's just mush those 2 things together and see if I can... I don't know, kill A-chan. I think she's one of the bosses in or something. I haven't been keeping up with the updates. I don't know who's playable, who's not, what's happening. It'll be fun to find out. So, if you care about either Vampire Survivors or Holodive, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Otherwise, I will see you when I see you. Thanks for watching. I am... that chicken is still... Like, I can still smell it. I've been able to smell it the whole time, but I've been distracted. But now that I'm not distracted, the smell has just come back. And it's, yeah, I'm going to go throw that out. But yeah, thanks for watching if you did. I've been Dandy. You've all been Dandy. Have a good evening, and I shall see you anon. Goodbye.